if it's what I want to do.
Hello, what I'm Banana. Nice to meet you. Got some questions I'm wondering, can you answer like...
What's up YouTube, Dan here, and welcome to another episode of the Real Madrid Career series, and this is episode number 17, and we are coming really close until the end of the season. We've got Valencia, Valladolid and Celta Vigo coming up in today's episode, and then to finish the season we've actually got Barcelona and then Espanyol, and then we'll have two special episodes, one for Barcelona in the Spanish Cup final, and then we'll finish the series or season 1 with the Chelsea in the Champions League finals. So it should be a great end to the season, and I've been really blessed with a great season so far. Really interesting games, a lot of goals, a lot of talking points as well so far this season. I've really enjoyed the season as well, and that's why I'm probably going to do another season as well. So we're going into our first game today's episode, and it's going to be up against Valencia. So they're actually 4th in the table. Didn't expect them to be that high, but this is a couple of days after the second leg up against Barcelona, so that means my team wasn't fully fit, which is really annoying because I didn't really play the full fit team, and that's why I was missing a couple of players, like using Pepe in CDM, which actually worked really well, I kind of thought. And you can see there Ronaldo with the first goal of the game there after 10 minutes there. I kind of cut the gameplay a little bit, and then Ronaldo with the goal there. And I was actually using, as I said, Pepe was actually my CDM in this game, and he seemed to work really well. So if you ever like lacking a centre mid or in the CDM in Real Madrid, go for Pepe because he's a really fantastic CDM to use on this game, and I haven't really used him too much this season, but that's a really good position for him to fill. So we actually get the second goal of the game not too long after that, and it's Gareth Bale with the second goal of the game. That's his 21st goal in all competitions this season. You can see another thing there, Luke is hugging him. It's going to be Balotelli returning to the first game since his injury. I think it was around about 2 or 3 months ago, and he's finally back in the team. You can see I was actually resting him at half time because I kind of thought I didn't really want to gamble getting another injury. Jesus Christ, I don't want him to miss the Champions League final and the Spanish Cup final, and of course the end of the season as well. There will be player awards coming at the end of the season as well, and I've got some good graphics and that kind of thing to show for you guys, and that'll be a special episode to finish the first season, and then we'll do probably a second season. Then around Christmas I will start my next gen career mode when I do actually get the Xbox One. And yes, so there will be probably Schalke career mode, and then I'll probably have a little break and do maybe an Ultimate Team series, then probably move on to someone like Arsenal or something like that, and hopefully that's how it all plan out over FIFA 14 next gen. So we actually do miss that penalty there. Another injury could have been there with Gareth Bale. I think he went down and actually went off the pitch, but luckily he wasn't out for too long. You should see actually having a bruised shoulder, and that's when I knew he wasn't going to be out for too long, maybe a couple of days, but that's not too bad, as he's not going to miss any crucial games like Celta Vigo and Valladolid, which are must-win games in my opinion. We can't fall out of the title race. You're going to see the league table after this first game of today's episode. So we're going into the last couple of minutes here. You can see a couple of headers there in the box there for Pepe, and actually a really good header, and that actually led to a corner kick, and Ronaldo with some great bend on this corner kick there into the box. Sergio Ramos to the back post, and a fantastic finish into the back of the net with his head to make it 3-0. Valencia were just really poor in defence, and Bale and Ronaldo took advantage of that with their great pace, and Balotelli on his comeback made a fantastic appearance there. So we actually had 9 shots and 6 on target. You see that Valencia only had 1 shot and 0 on target, and I think that was like a really poor cross or something like that. So not a really good game for Valencia considering they're actually a 4th place team. So this is the league table. So first of all, Barcelona played actually 35 games and have got 78 points. Then come us, we've actually played 34 games and have got 75 points. So that means if we win our next game, which is a game in hand, we go level on points, but actually behind on goal difference. So that's why the last, or I think the second to last game of the season is actually up against Barcelona. That's why that game is so important. If we win that game, we win the league, I think, in my opinion, because I don't think Espanyol is too much of an important game. I think we'll win that game. If we lose that game, I think that's the title over, unless Barcelona actually lose their last game of the season. So we're going into our second game of today's episode. It's going to be up against Valladolid. I actually really remember having real big problems in this game when I was actually Barcelona manager a couple of months ago, a couple of weeks ago you could say. And yeah, so we actually start the game off here really lucky there, a couple of blocks there from the defence, and in this game I was really struggling to get on my own box, and it's Valladolid putting on a lot of pressure, and yeah, they really wanted the game. I think they are around about the relegation spot, so I think they really wanted to win this game, and we kind of did as well. But Ronaldo, Balotelli, those kind of players weren't really connecting in this game, not really doing too much, or clicking, that's the word I should say, and not really doing too much in this game. But you see another chance there, and Gundogan taking in one too many chances there, and maybe should have hit that first time to go into the back of the net hopefully. So into the last couple of minutes of the first half, it is Victor Perez with a great ball out to left hand side here to Omar Ramos. Omar Ramos with the ball in, great away from the defender, and he actually has 2 chances there with Victor Perez off the post. Really unlucky there for them, and that made it 0-0. Going to half time now, you can see making a couple of substitutions going into the second half. So you can see their streamer's actually coming off, not doing too much this season in my opinion. I thought he was going to be a lot better, but he's not really too good at tackling, not really too creative compared to players like Gundogan and Isco, so I'm not really too fond fond of him, and I'll still use him. I think he's still a pretty good, decent player, but not too good to be in a Real Madrid team or first team. So I won't really use him too much, but I still will use him in the future. He has got good potential as well. So we actually finally get the first goal again there. Casemiro with the goal to make it 1-0 after I think it was around about 49 minutes, straight after the first half finished. And another goal to add to that, making it 2-0 there. Casemiro, of all players, gets the second goal of the game there to make it 2-0. Great goal there from Casemiro, and that's his, I think it's his second goal of the season, and they both come in this game as well. Maybe his fifth or something like that. But yeah, another goal there for Casemiro, making it 2-0. He was the man of the match in my opinion, but I do believe Nacho Fernandez actually won the man of the match in that game. He had a fantastic performance, but Casemiro did actually end up winning the game in my opinion, because he did actually have two fantastic finishes there to win us the game. That's another really important 3 points. So into our last game of today's episode. The next episode we will have the game up against Barcelona. I will probably do like a squad review, that kind of thing, whilst the gameplay is going on in the background. So for example, I'll say, oh, Gundogan, he's had a really good season, that kind of thing, and talk about how I've thought about them and if they're worth money, that kind of thing. So that will be probably in the next episode. That's what I'm at least planning. And we also have the last game of the series, or not the series, of the season up against Espanyol, and then we'll finish off the last two episodes with the Champions League final and the Spanish Cup final up against Chelsea and who's the other, Barcelona, sorry, yeah, in the Spanish Cup final. So into the first couple of highlights of this game, it's up against Celta Vigo, and I do actually think they've been promoted a couple of seasons ago, so I wasn't really expecting too much of a challenge, but still we really needed to win this game. So going into half time now, we didn't actually make too many chances in that first half, you could say, and we actually brought off Diego Costa, not doing enough for us, and I got to kind of save my best players for that game up against Barcelona coming up in the next step. So look forward to that. It's a must watch, and I'm really looking forward to recording that and that kind of thing. So we finally get the first goal of the game, again coming in the second half there. Ronaldo with his 20th goal in all competitions and finishing off with that trademark celebration there, and that makes it 1-0. Great goal there. Look, using that pace, it looks a bit like a used sliders there. It's just his pace. He's got to around about 94 pace, which is absolutely insane. You can see they're making a couple of substitutions, bringing on players like, I think Gundogan in the end for Ronaldo, because I wanted to use Ronaldo in the next game, even though he has absolutely insane stamina, I should say, and really enjoyed using him. But what a finish that is from Morata. I haven't seen him do that all season, finally getting a goal there, and I don't remember the last time he scored either, but that is a fantastic finish into the back of the net to make it 2-0, and that meant I kind of cleared up the game, and I was feeling a bit comfortable until the end of the game. Bale with another chance there off the goalkeeper, another great save there from the goalie, who was the obstacle in the way of the post there, and I don't know what the saying is, but yeah, he was kind of basically keeping them in the game. That's what I should have said. So again, another chance there, great overhead kick there, or scissor kick there from Morata, nearly leading to a goal. Really unlucky there. So if you guys do want to see more episodes, they will probably be uploaded every day around about 4 o'clock now, and yes, we'll try and get one episode every day, and once next gen actually drops, I will be doing a lot of episodes because I'll be really motivated. Not that I'm really motivated at the moment, but once next gen drops, I have seen how good that game is, or how good FIFA 14 is on next gen, and I cannot wait to get it. So this series will actually run until probably around about Christmas, and I'll finish it and then move on to Schalke Krimas. So again, can we reach 25 likes in 1 hour like we did in the last episode? That would just be absolutely insane. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.